myself going, wow, this is a rough video. But I'm still inspired to make it, and that's what matters. So anyway, this is going to be a lo-fi whisper ramble, and these are my favorite kind of videos. And I'll say, if you're distracted by these lines under my eyes, I don't even know if you noticed them until I pointed them out. If it bothers you, there are lots of other ASMR artists who don't have this going on and who have much higher production values than I do, and that's fine. But here, we're keeping it real, raw and uncut tonight. So anyway, tonight I was thinking, actually this whole weekend I was thinking about this $1.9 billion Powerball drawing that is happening in the US tomorrow. $1.9 billion. B as in boy, B as in billion. That is crazy. I think I don't know what I do when I win. I say when I win, not if I win, but when I win, because I'm full of hope. Incredible. It led me to do some digging online this weekend about winners and how many tickets they bought, how long they've been playing the game, what happens when they win, what do they do? Do they scream? Do they start telling everybody? Do they cry? Do they shit their pants? Association of State and Provincial Lotteries. Americans spend $70.1 billion on lottery tickets. They did in 2014 at least. For comparison, we spend $63 billion on sports tickets, books, video games, movie tickets, and music combined. Number 2. Most winners blow their winnings because they are too generous. I can believe that. While it might seem that so many winners lose their money because they spend it on expensive things they can't afford, according to Charles Conrad, a senior financial planner with Sarska Financial, the biggest issue is that they are too generous and give away the money to those closest to them. Like I said, I can see that. And I mean, if you think if you win the lottery and prior to winning the lottery you were living paycheck to paycheck, and then you say win like 20 million, that sounds like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money. But if you're giving away $1 million to your 20 cousins each, you're gonna blow through that. It is why I would tell practically no one. I might tell 1 or 2 people in my life. That's just me. But if you have a family and a bunch of friends who you think might turn into vultures, I think you maybe should tell no one other than your lawyer or your financial advisor. to tell her he had just won $6 million and that she was entitled to half of it. I was still asleep, she remembers. I said, "Don't bother me now." Cunningham convinced her it was not a joke. She screamed, woke up her husband Robert, a construction worker, to tell him they were rich. The two families split the lottery payout of $285,000 a year over 21 years. Number 9. I love iPad tapping, or tablet tapping, or screen tapping. Number 9. There are designated people who check winning tickets. In the United Kingdom, a guy named Andy Carter and a team of 5 people he oversees personally go to the homes of those who claim to be winners, check their IDs, scans the winning ticket, and once he gets the okay from his organization, transfers the money to the winner. Then Carter offers to connect them with various financial organizations or legal experts who can help them with their winnings. Number 10. Buying a ticket illegally means you lose the winnings. This is interesting. An Oregon woman won $1 million in 2005, but when authorities learned she had purchased it through illegal means, specifically used the credit card of her boyfriend's dead mother to buy the ticket, along with an additional $12,000 in illegal purchases, they confiscated the prize. Her winnings instead went to the Medford Police Department. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Number 11. Some believe the Illuminati may be behind it. Sure, those who like to believe in the Illuminati see the nefarious organization behind everything. But this YouTube clip, you can click on this, offers some pretty compelling evidence that the National Lottery might be up to something shady. Watch, then think about it. I haven't watched it, so if you want to see it, I guess you could YouTube Illuminati behind lottery and see what it's about. Everything's a big conspiracy theory now, so anyway, whatever. Number 12. How it's paid can matter as much as how much is paid. There is a big difference between whether you are paid in installments over 3 decades, taxed with each payment, or in a lump sum when you have to pay tax on the entire amount all at once. You or a financial planner you hire should compare the effective first thing lottery winners are advised to spend their winnings on is paying down their debts. Yeah. Wise advice. Okay, let's see. Let's skip 16. Number 17. Lotteries are a sneaky tax. Lotteries work in some ways like a voluntary tax, with ticket buyers paying money to the state that then goes to many worthwhile expenditures like parks, education, and emergency responders. But as the Atlantic's Derek Thompson puts it, a political cynic might say, lotteries are the perfect public policy, a tax disguised as a game without an organized lobby to oppose it. Number 18. Almost half of winners keep their day jobs. The title that I read for that one says it all. Half keep their day jobs. I don't know if I would. Maybe I'd volunteer to do what I do now for work. I would stop working as a paid employee and just volunteer like part-time. I would still need to work to be involved in something meaningful. I don't think I would want to just sit around and be on vacation all day forever. It's just not me, but whatever floats your boat. Number 19. Don't forget to sign the ticket. Camelot Group advises any person who calls in with a winning ticket to sign the back of the ticket so ownership is indisputable and to serve as insurance in case the ticket is somehow misplaced. Caroline Hapman, a spokesperson for the New York Lottery, tells Forbes, a lottery ticket is a bearer instrument, meaning that whoever signs the ticket and presents a photo ID can claim the prize. So if you haven't signed the ticket and it blows out of your hand while you're waiting for a bus, or if you show it to a buddy in a bar and accidentally leave it on a counter, you've lost the loot. I'm sure it happens, but my God, I can't imagine leaving it on a counter or like just carelessly leaving it somewhere. Wow. I think I'd like buy a safe deposit box and like handcuff it to my wrist until I could get it claimed to the proper authorities. Number 20. Lottery staff can't accept money. To discourage some kind of bribery or other shenanigans, those who administer the lottery are prohibited from accepting gifts or money, so slipping an extra 20 into the hand of the guy behind the counter is not going to help you get better numbers. Number 21. In most states, you have to go public. That is bullshit. I mean, I see why. Because they want to show that real people are winning it and it's not a scam, but there is no way I would claim it in my name. Like I said before, there are ways around that. I think you could go talk to a lawyer or a financial advisor and form an LLC and claim it through that. And the LLC can be titled something that isn't immediately identifiable to you. So it amazes me when I see people like on the Mega Millions website or the Powerball website and they've won $1 million or $2 million or even larger prizes, and they have got their first and last names on this big check and they're just showing their faces and holding press conferences. It's like there's got to be a way to remain anonymous. states like California and Wisconsin prohibit winners from remaining anonymous. Number 22 says, but there are ways to remain anonymous. One way to keep your name from going public, depending on the state, is to hire a lawyer, form a trust, and let your lawyer do the talking for you. That is exactly what I do. Because like I said, I know some vultures who might start circling around. And probably some vultures who I don't know would come out of the woodwork too. So, yeah. Number 23. Watch what you say. You might want to go around telling everyone that you've won, but besides the fact that this might invite those with ill intentions to try and acquire some of your gains in a less than honest way, it might also lead you to naively offer up some of your winnings in the excitement of the moment. Yeah. Number 24. Winning won't actually make you happier. You might think that a few million in your pocket could instantly put a smile on your face. But a classic research study found that winning big resulted in an uptick in happiness, but one that faded fast. As researchers put it, eventually the thrill of winning the lottery will itself wear off. responsible way so that I don't blow it all at once, or I don't